Meek Mill is telling us about, Lamar wanting to be a Patriot. They're saying unlikely, or they're saying it's up to Bill Belichick. But what do you think? I mean, this whole Lamar situation, we continue to talk about it. One, do you think there's a chance he could end up a Patriot? And just what do you think is going to happen? What is going to be the resolution here?
I would be surprised if he ended up a Patriot. Bill Belichick, as recently as this week, actually didn't give a great vote of confidence to Mac Jones. But also, I wonder, Mac was dealt a really bad hand last season. I mean, that Joe Judge, Matt Patricia debacle, that was completely unfair to Mac. He showed some signs as a rookie with Josh McDaniels as his offensive coordinator. And then you gave him those two jokers as his co-offensive. I don't even know what the whole situation was. It just was terrible for a second-year quarterback to have to deal with. And now you have even another person coming in and Bill O'Brien as his offensive coordinator. I would be surprised only because I don't really see the Patriots giving up the type of draft capital that they would have to give up for Lamar. But Bill Belichick has surprised me before. I've been a close and further observer of him, chronicler of his decisions for a long time. He's surprised me so many times. This Lamar situation is just so fascinating to me. At its core, I do think that the league owners are just refusing to pay him what he deserves and what he has earned at this point. You can say all you want about, well, we don't believe in guaranteed contracts. Too bad. That's the standard. Be mad at Jimmy Haslam that he gave DeSean Watson $230 million. Lamar Jackson is better. He's more accomplished, and he's an MVP. Oh, and he didn't have over 24 women accuse him of sexual impropriety and sexual assault. So
come on,
if he wants a fully guaranteed contract, that's what he should get. What I worry about for Lamar is that if he wants to be principled, we have seen the NFL move on from players with a quickness, right? They moved on from Colin Kaepernick like he never existed, as though he hadn't even been in a Super Bowl, brought his team to a Super Bowl, and they just moved on. So I worry if Lamar really wants to take a principled stand that they might move on from him. I wonder if possibly, even though I think the $32 million, the franchise tag is ridiculous, given that Daniel Jones is about to earn 40. But maybe play on the franchise tag this year, come later in the season, you can hold out for several games before you have to show up. And then maybe if you can band together with Joe Burrow and that the two of you can, there's power in numbers. And maybe if they can say together, we want fully guaranteed money, and then they could get it. I think it's,
I like that.
It's really easier to exile Lamar if it's just Lamar. And Joe Burrow, you can make all the excuses. Joe Burrow tore his ACL, right? Joe Burrow missed basically an entire season. So I hope I think Joe Burrow would do something like that, what we've seen of him. So I am pulling for Lamar. I want every player basically to get every penny they ever can, because, even great quarterbacks only play until they're 35 or 36, and they have 40 plus years to live their lives. So they should get whatever they can for as long as they can. But this situation, him not having an agent, him seemingly negotiating sort of through Twitter, it seems like Jim Harbaugh wants to keep him, but the GM seems like he's more on the fence. The guaranteed money now has become an excuse, because you could have signed him to something 2 years ago. The Bills didn't wait to sign Josh Allen, and there was no DeSean Watson contract at that time. So now yesterday's price is not today's price, right? So
yes, you tweeted
it's
that.
It's all fascinating.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.